Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a question, June 23, 42 variant, and question number 7. What a question here. Okay, he mentioned P is released from rest. It means starting speed is 0. So starting speed is 0. He said that particle slides down. So this P is going downwards. During the motion P to A to C, so Q does not reach the pulley. So it means if P will fall down, Q will go up, but P will not touch the pulley. This is very clear. Part A to B smooth, rough, sorry. So A to B is rough. So here I can say friction is not equal to 0. It has some value. And with the coefficient 0.3. So what is the mu given here? 0.3 given. That's it. He said that part of B to C is smooth. So here we have a friction is equal to 0. I think idea is very clear. B to C, no friction. A to B, friction we have. So I think this part is clear. So job number 1, how to start a question. I will find, and you know very well, when a particle is placed on the inclined plane, you know it very well. For example, the angle 30-degree. Okay, there's a particle is placed here, P, and is the mass is 2 kilograms. So what is this, student? All of you know there's a 20 sine 30. Okay, this is what? 20 cos 30. And what is this? R. And what is, okay, this is a clear. And if is motion is downward, so naturally friction is backwards, and tension is also backwards. So why, sir? You can ask me, because tension always towards pulley. That you know, tension towards pulley. There's a rule, okay, and it will go downward, and naturally friction will be also backwards. So I think point is very, very clear. So now I'm moving further. So I can say R is equal to this one. So this idea is clear. And how to find friction force? F is equal to mu R, and mu, you know, it very will given 0.3. So 0.3, and R is actually 20 sine 20 cos 30. Okay, and 20 cos 30. Okay, so now I can type it. Okay, so 0.3 into 20 times 2 cos 30. And best idea, give exact 3√3 exact answer of friction. I believe up till here, okay. Now I'm going to make a formula. What is the formula for the particle P? I'm writing here for P particle, because it's moving downward. So naturally, this is a bigger force. So 20 sine 30 minus friction, which is 3√3, minus tension equals to ma, and mass is 2 kilogram. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is done. Now same way, okay, sine 30 is a half. I got a 10. So this is 10 minus 3√3 minus tension equals to 2a. Equation number 1 done. So what about this particle? Because this part mass is given 0.25 into 10, 2.5 newtons. So tension towards pulley, because going upward, so tension is bigger, weight component is smaller. And I'm writing here for Q particle. So I'm writing here tension. So tension minus 2.5 equals to ma. Okay, so this equation number 2. And if I drag slightly equation number 1 back, and it comes like this, look at here. So this tension, and that tension will cancel automatically. So if I solve it, okay, students, so here I got 0. So it become 2.25 acceleration. And here I'm just typing in calculator. So 10 minus 3√3 and minus 2.5. And this is answer whatever it is coming with me, 2.3038, and divided by the answer. So 2.3038 divided by 2.25. My answer is coming easily 1.02 meter per second square. And how he divides 4 marks, let me give idea. So 1 mark you can categorize like this, because the resolving force is 1 mark. Okay, 1 mark resolving forces. 1 mark is for this equation writing. 1 mark for this equation writing 3, and 1 mark for solving the rest. So make sure the resolving forces have marked. Okay, if you do some mistake here, you will get a mark on the top. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is okay. So first part is done. Second part, so speed of P and at C. Speed of P at C. So what is the speed at this moment? And let me elaborate once again. You know what happens, student? This particle will move in 2 stages. Stage number 1 and stage number 2. So first stage and second stage. Okay. First stage, the last velocity of first stage, whatever, will become last velocity, V. So last velocity of the first stage will become starting velocity of second stage, and this velocity is my target. Okay, And the same question, part number third, I think he's asking total time also. So what I will do, same time, I'll find the time for this stage and this stage as well. Both time add, will get a third part easily. So we have to do two jobs parallelly, okay? And second number, using the above data, because this U is very important, so it means this V is very important. So I'm finding now V from here. Data is what? U0. I talk about this particle P. So let's start. I'm writing here title P0, final velocity is target, acceleration is 1.02, and luckily distance is given by him is 0.8 meters. So 0.8 meters. And you know it very well. Formula is 2as is equal to V square minus U square. Although this is a we can, okay, this part is very clear. Last velocity is zero, is this zero, and if we take a root of the whole side, so root 2 times 2, 1.02 into 0.8, and final velocity which I'm getting is 1.277 meter per second. Okay, this is a what is my opinion, because a 5-mark question, my opinion, this contain 1 mark. Okay, this contain 1 mark. Now problem is what? This is a smooth, so this is rough and this is smooth. Problem is that smooth, so friction changes, friction, no more friction there. So acceleration, this will not play a vital role there. It's a different acceleration. So now I'm starting same story. So I have to, okay, this equation is not changed. The Q particle equation remains same. So this I'm copy and I paste here. I'm going to paste here. Okay, students, so no need to do it again. But particle, this one, particle P, for you're surprised to know, this 3√3 friction force will not play any role. Okay, so friction is no more there. Weight component minus tension equal to MA. I think you're understanding. So I will copy this equation again, equation number 1 again, this equation I will copy once again. But you know it very well what I'm going to do. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm copying this equation and I'm pasting here. But you're surprised to know that while pasting, I will not include 3√3. It's gone. Only 10 is there. So I think clear. This is a P particle. So hold on. Once again, I repeat, weight component minus tension equal to MA. Weight component is 10 minus tension equal to MA. I think idea is very, very clear, because friction is equal to 0 from B to C. Okay, now if I solve it out of 10, this gone, I got 7.5, and here 0.4, sorry, 0.2.25, 2.25 acceleration. So I got a new acceleration from here, 7.5 divided by 2.25. It is coming 10 by 3. 10 by 3 is exact acceleration, meter per second square. This acceleration, students, for your knowledge, B to C. Now, student, you know, look at there. So B to C, start this ending velocity for this will become starting velocity of this. That I have already 1.277. So I'm starting here. I'm saying he talk about B to C motion. Okay, acceleration I have 10 by 3, and U is actually this 1.277, 1.277. Okay, and distance from B to C we have also 1.2. 1.2 is a distance, 1.2. And last velocity question mark, I believe getting idea. So V square minus U square, and 2A, A is 10 over 3, S is 1.2, and last velocity question mark, 1.277 and square. And this is, I'm just typing in directly in calculator, 20 divided by 3 into 1.2 and plus 1.277 square. And I got here 9.631 equal to V square. If I take a root of this value, and I'm getting answer 3.1 meter per second. So I believe you got idea. So how to mark division? Mark division is what? Because out of 1 mark is already here, and these two full working, what is my belief, 2 marks from here for the whole working. Okay, 3 and 2 marks for this concept. Okay, so 5 marks total. And now let's talk about the last time for the whole journey. And marks are how many for this? 4 marks. So how to decide it? So time get from here and from here. And I think data, we have everything data available. Look at here, I'm going to show you. And what is data we have? Look, I do step by step. So we have a data available here, U0, you know it very well. Here 1.277, let me recheck. Yeah, correct. Okay, S is what distance from here to there. We have a distance is 0.8. So 0.8 is here and 1.2 is here. Last velocity just before here is 3.1. And acceleration you got just now is 10/3 here. And this acceleration, the first one I got 1.02. So look, student, I wrote all data. Now I can, it is a very easy to get time. Time one, I will find from here, and two, and then just add them both, and that's it. And V is equals to which formula I use? Let me write V equal to U plus AT. Let me check. So V we have, yes. A we have, yes. And U we have, yes. So I think no need to involvement distance. So I can say that this is the wait a minute, A to B. So V equal to U plus AT. So V is 1.277 and U is 0 and acceleration is 1.02 in time. So time becomes, if I divide it, simple, 1.277 divided by 1.02. My time number one is coming 1.25. Okay, seconds. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now I talk about B to C. Let's talk about this position and how to get same formula use. I will use same formula. Last velocity is 3.1. You know it very well. So I'm writing here 3.1. U is this one. So 1.277. Alhamdulillah. Acceleration 10/3 and T is my target. So let me find directly 3.1 minus 1.277. And then after this divided by 10 divided by 3. So my answer is coming from here is T2. This is a T1. So 0.5469. So total time become what? If I add 1.25, the answer is coming 1.8 seconds. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And let me categorize this 4 marks. 4 marks, what is my belief? Because conceptual marks, so 2 marks from here and 2 marks from here. So that's it. And question is completely over.